I met a gypsy.
The 125 on Supercross, I mean, there's probably not that many people in the world right now that are doing motos on a Supercross track on a 125. What's that been like for you?
Yeah, definitely bringing back the old style, right? 125 back in the day. So it's definitely pretty cool to ride a 125 on a Supercross track. We got that thing, a lot of bottom end, so I can clear the triples. Out of those turns, you gotta have a lot of bottom end. So we geared it all right and get those rhythms good.
What are you going back and watching old school footage of 125 Supercross main events and seeing what these guys are doing? Because it's kind of weird because like the style of riding's changed since people are on those bikes now, but I'm sure you could probably still go back and kind of look at it.
Yeah, definitely. You go back and watch, the Supercross tracks were so much different. It was like, no, the rhythms weren't really like how they are now. I have to get everything perfect. It was just like, kind of just sent it. Really, those guys were like endoing and kind of Uncle Ronnie style out there, but definitely got to clean everything up now that you're on a 125 on these Supercross tracks, and especially those things aren't 100%. You don't like get that four-stroke fuel injected, so you definitely got to be smart with what you're doing.
Yeah, and so it's obviously a long-term play for you to be riding a 125 in Supercross, because obviously like you're not gonna race a 125 in Supercross. So like in your mind, what's the benefits of riding a 125 so much now in Supercross?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even racing the 125 that much either at the Nationals. Obviously, at Loretta's, I'll race my Super Mini, and because I'm aged for that. But 125, I'm just using it to get used to the chassis. And on Supercross, the bigger bike, getting those rhythms. I feel like Super Mini's so small, you can kind of throw it wherever you want. The 125, you're getting used to like getting it sideways to those rhythms and getting everything, clean, perfect, and getting used to the whoops with the bigger wheels, definitely. So 125 has just helped me adapt to the 250 once I get onto it.
Yeah, dude, I rode a 125, so I ride a 350, and one of the boys that works here, he's got a Husky 150, and I rode that thing on the weekend after coming off my 350, and I was like, oh, dude, I actually suck at motocross.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole different world when you're on a two-stroke. Definitely works your body a lot more than having that power, just easy.
Yeah, because I feel like, I mean, especially me just going from a 350 to a 150, I just noticed how much lazier I could be on a four-stroke. So in your, like, where you're at in your development of, wanting to, like, get better and progress for this big picture goal of, like, being a Supercross champ, it's pretty cool that you're so committed to, doing the harder thing. Like riding a 125 is harder right now than if you just rode a 250F, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's definitely 125 is the size of the 250. Pretty close. I'm pretty sure almost the same exactly, but it's just a whole different power range, from not having as much torque to like always having to be on the throttle and flowing everywhere and getting your shifts quick because those things run out of gear really quick. So like getting your shifts quick will help you on the 250, always be.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.